we have a new face in the finals here in Ian Bush of Cameron. He was 4th last year as a freshman. Of course, Krulik last year was a runner-up at 152 pounds. Another look at that championship match, and boy, Bush has had an impressive start to his high school career, undefeated, and he'll look to stay undefeated against a very good wrestler in Krulik.
Yeah, I mean, he's 31-0, and he's a sophomore. But Cameron's always had some tough wrestlers. But Krulik's got a lot of leverage. Very hard to take down. You know, I got to see him wrestle a few times this year. He's kind of explosive. So, you know, we just have to see if that 170 a little different. So we'll see how it goes.
See how it all plays out here in the 170-pound championship match. And there's look at Ian Bush, a very good football player as well for the Dragons. And there's Krulik onto the mat, the top seed, a junior. He was 5th as a freshman, 2nd as a sophomore. He was a state qualifier last year.
Bush does not look like a sophomore, does he? He's put together pretty well.
He is ready to roll here as we get set for this 170-pound championship matchup between Krulik and Ian Bush.
Krulik in on the shot, changes to a double right away, really controlling his wrist. Krulik takes another shot, and Bush got a nice little headlock there. Krulik trying to control his arm with that Russian tie. And Bush did a nice little counter off of it. Wow.
Gets 2.
They gave him 2 there. Got that low leg cradle. That's a tough thing. You know, Krulik needs to just get straight out and let these points go and start a new day. But Bush is really being aggressive here. Krulik's coming up here. He's got to get that low leg off the mat. It's a very tough position, that low leg cradle. And, you know, Bush got to get his head inside here, but he's got Krulik in a bad position. But, you know, I just think Krulik tried to counter that single and kind of jumped through and got himself in a precarious situation here. But Krulik's pretty safe now. You know, Bush is, you know, his level's a little high, so, you know, but you got to be careful on the edge now with the new rules and wrestling, so with the 2 parts in, and that's where Bush is taking it. I think Krulik would just like to get a new start here.
You got 32 seconds and out of bounds, so they'll head back to the middle of the mat here. 2-0 Ian Bush with this first period lead. Looking to stay undefeated. Sophomore from the Cameron Dragons.
He's got a nice 2-on-1 here. Krulik needs to score here. He's got good hand control. He's got 22 seconds to get out here.
15 seconds now on your West Virginia Northern Community College clock, upper right-hand corner of your screen. Bush, the 2-0 lead. He had a 5-1 decision over Max Camilletti of Brook to advance to this championship match, while Krulik, first period pin in the semis against Austin Starr of Indian Creek. We head to the second period now. 2-0, Bush in front. Bush scoring first in the match. Look on our West Liberty University replay.
Yeah, he just tried a little dive through. He's had some success with that. I've seen it. You know, he's caught himself on the mat. So that's where the takedown come from. Now Krulik took down. Bush deferred the toss. Krulik's up to his feet better. This Bush is pretty tough on top. He's controlling, you know, just like some of the Cameron kids did over the years. You know, when Toolbridge and Coach Potts was there, they could ride you. Krulik's not in too bad a position here. Needs to score.
Down 2-0 to Bush here, 1:36 and counting in the second period.
Goes to a single. Got to take him to the mat. He's doing a good job. Krulik's very hard to finish on. And Bush did a nice job. Looking at 121 here.
Krulik on the bottom. Bush looking to hang on here.
Yeah, Krulik's got his head down, but he's looking for some kind of roll here. But Bush got that nice little bar. We're looking almost down to a minute here. Krulik's got to get his head up and get some hands and get out of there. This Bush is doing a nice job on top. There's Krulik's up to his feet. He's got it.
Could get loose, though.
This kid controls his hips pretty well.
Bush ranked 3rd in West Virginia, Class A and AA.
He's doing a nice job with that bar. He's close. He got a 1 count, but Krulik's really flexible and doing a nice job getting his hips back up.
Early takedown, the only 2 points of this match so far. 30 seconds and counting here in the second period.
Krulik's got that leg. This Bush's hips are so good. He's doing a good job. He's tying him up. Krulik's been close there, but it's been kind of setting up a roll or something. But he's down to 10 seconds here. He got the 1. That was real smart wrestling there.
2-1 now on the board is Krulik.
So we're probably going to go into the 3rd period, 2-1. I imagine Bush will probably take down.
So 2-1 as we head to the 3rd period. Ian Bush with the lead. Krulik will get on the board with the escape.
Yeah, Krulik, he was, I think Bush just kind of gave that up. I think he was getting a little worried. See what Krulik can do on top here. I imagine if he doesn't turn him or something, it's going to kick him out. So he's going to have to get a takedown to tie it up. Bush is doing a really good job hand fighting. Krulik's been the aggressor on his feet.
3-1, 1:37 left in this 3rd period.
Krulik's trying to set up that front headlock. Bush's nose is coming and does a nice job getting his head out. Both of these young men like to use this Russian tie, tying each other up. Pretty evenly matched. Bush just got great hips, and he seems to be a very smart wrestler, especially for a sophomore.
Down to near a minute.
There's a shot by Krulik. Bush's hips are good. He got a good sprawl. Krulik's got to turn the corner here. And, Bush, nice job. It's a good battle. That was good defense by Bush because that was a great shot by Krulik. Then Bush counterattacks to the leg. This takedown here is big for both of them. Got it.
Got 2. 5-1, 37 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a huge takedown by Bush.
.37 seconds in this 3rd period remain.
Yeah, so Krulik's looking for the roll. Bush's hips are so good. Bush has just done such a great job controlling Krulik's hips. So Krulik's looking for another roll in there right now, but Bush got the 5-1 lead, no stalling warnings. He's just doing a great job controlling those wrists. But he's still setting up that roll, but
looking to stay undefeated here, 11 seconds and counting. Ian Bush has a point for Krulik, 5-2. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and it's over.
Yes.
Ian Bush of the Cameron Dragons, 32-0 and an OVAC champion at 170 pounds. West Liberty University replay as he adds to his lead.
Yeah, Krulik's really hard to take down. He's long, and Bush just gets that leg high and gets the takedown. I'm very impressed with the Bush. Very impressed. Just solid, doesn't make many mistakes, got great hips, and now he's got an OVAC champion.
And he's only a sophomore. It's fun to think how good he can be down the road, and already having an outstanding high school career now as a champion after placing 4th last year. We're getting set now for the 170-pound awards as they switch the weight class on the podium, and the wrestlers will soon head to that podium to take their spots at 170 pounds. And soon after this, we will get to hear from our first champions of the night at 160 and 170 pounds. And there's the podium set and ready to go. Finishing in 8th at 170 pounds from Wheeling Park, it was Hunter Nixon, the sophomore, placing 8th. 7th place finisher from Parkersburg South, who entered the night with that team lead, Cash Somerville. He is a senior, 19-10 on the season. Finishing in 6th place from Oakland, Dylan Heinrich, a junior. 5th place from Martins Ferry High School, Cameron Hughes, 21-5. Austin Starr from Indian Creek, he's only a sophomore. He finishes 4th this year. Max Camilletti from Brook also joined that 100-win club here over the weekend. He finishes in 3rd. Your runner-up from Beaver Local High School, Logan Krulik, junior at 20-6. Standing atop the podium at 170 pounds from Cameron High School, undefeated, Ian Bush, a sophomore, your champ at 170 pounds thanks to a 5-2 decision in that championship match. Back down to Julianne Pelusi with our 170-pound champion. Julianne?
Thank you, Rob. I have with me here Ian Bush, our 170-pound champion. Ian, how does it feel to be an OVAC champ?
It's awesome. It's really nice.
What was going through your mind during that match?
Just getting to the end, winning the match, pushing through, working hard.
You placed 4th here last year. How did that motivate you to come back and pick up a dub here?
Get in the room every day, work hard, have my coaches push me, and come back stronger next year.
Congratulations and thank you.
All right, thank you, Julianne. Thank you, Ian Bush, your champion at 170 pounds.